Hey, good morning. It's Dr. Melva. I am back home now. Just came from the gym, but it was raining and pouring outside and the signal just wasn't there. For those of you just joining me, I'm Dr. Melva. You're a board certified radiation oncologist, and I help breast cancer survivors live their most vibrant, healthiest lives post-cancer treatment. So who's up this morning? Thank you so much for joining my community. I do that through online coaching, my Optimal Wellness Academy, and VIP coaching days. So if some visitors come in this morning, I may have awakened the kids. So good morning to you. The title of today's talk is No One Said It Was Going to Be Easy. If you joined me yesterday for the live walk on Sunday evening, thank you. If you didn't, that's 30 minutes of footage to keep you motivated to get out there, put those feet on the pavement, and get your body moving. So today, it wasn't easy. Today I did, I look crazy. Anyway, I'm kind of running late today. Good morning. So I just wanted to share some words that were on my heart. Yesterday, we covered Ruth chapter 1, verses 1 through 5 with Pastor Steve at Discover Central. I'll put the link in there. I think it's discovercentral.org. Anyway, I have to find it. But anyway, shout out to Pastor Steve. You really moved me yesterday. And I took some notes on the little card. And I just want to share a few things with you because I know that not only is it storming outside, I know that some of you are going through a storm right now. I know that some of you, this is all you can do is to get up and get on Facebook and see a little encouragement. So I wanted to share a word, and I only have a few minutes because I'm running late today, but let's get going. Let me know you're here. Drop an emoji, say hi. Let me know where you're calling in from. If you're just joining, it's Dr. Melva, and no one said it was going to be easy. So if you've been following my fitness journey, I think I've finished 2 weeks of coming back on here, being accountable. Thank you so much for your love, the text messages, the emails. If I haven't gotten back to you, I will. I love talking with you, love working with clients. This is a gift for me, and I'm honored, and I'm having so much fun. And we hit 10,000 likes in the community. Pretty exciting worldwide. So shout out to you for showing up, being accountable, and moving forward in your post-cancer lives. So a couple notes I took really quick. Again, this is from Ruth chapter 1, verses 1 through 5. And one of the first lessons, if you read that chapter, was don't go searching for greener grass, okay? Don't go searching for greener grass. And one thing Pastor Steve said yesterday that just really hit home for me is that you can have green grass over a sewer. Wait a minute now. You can have green grass over a sewer. And what I took by that is that we all know that the grass isn't always greener, but that doesn't mean that we stop. And it was in the context of, and I don't want to mess these names up because I'm a believer, but I am by no means, a minister or a pastor. My spirit is fired up and it did something for me yesterday. So I had to get on here and share it to you and get the message out to the world. But it was when Eli, and I don't want to mess up his whole name, Eli Malik, Eli, look it up, pull out the book of Ruth, who has their Bible, pronounce it for me. But when Eli was looking to move from Bethlehem to Moab, right, looking for that greener grass. But the lesson in that, and with that, he lost his family and just, there was no bread, it was famine, and he took from believing to not believing, seeking something better. What I want to tell you is that you don't have to look for greener grass because the grass is not always greener. And like Pastor Steve said yesterday, you can have green grass on top of a sewer. Okay? So things aren't always what they seem. So that's point number one. Point number two, you have to be able to lead in hard times. And leading in hard times, I feel like is the essence of what I do, right? As a radiation oncologist, I have the honor and humble privilege to be among patients and clients when some of them are in their toughest times and they're looking for a way out of desperation, right? They know that the road's not going to be easy, right? And I have to lead in those hard times. So the job that I have, whether that's in the exam room, whether that's on a phone call after a visit, whether that's talking with clients one-on-one, is to lead in hard times. It's not something that we want to do. It's not something that's easy, but it's something that we must do. Okay? All right. So those are the 2 points. And then the other thing, just listening, is that good morning. Thanks for joining. If you're joining me, we're talking about the book of Ruth, first book of Ruth, chapter 1, verses 1 through 5. He didn't always say it was going to be easy, right? So point number 1 is don't go looking for greener grasses. And point number 2 is that you have to lead in hard times. And part of that what motivated me, or what I needed to remember as I was working out this morning, I couldn't get through all my circuits because I was running out of time and my body was weak and tired, was that no one said it was going to be easy. And so I guess the point in leading with hard times that Pastor Steve said is that imagine the testimony that could have been, right? So when he's talking about Eli and Eli going from Bethlehem to Moab, imagine the testimony that could have been, right? What story are you missing out on because you give up? What story are you missing out of? What resolution, what goal are you maybe not achieving because you stopped when it got hard? Okay, I want you to think about that, because I have a lot of testimonies and I've shared a lot of them here. So people who are just joining me, welcome, welcome, welcome to my community. I'm loving the engagement and I hope you're getting value from this. If so, drop a comment, like, share, follow me right here on facebook.com/doctormelva, doctormelva. But what I want to say is that the testimony is the strength, okay? So I'm 2 weeks in. I've had a lot of experience working out, using the best products. I've had a lot of education, but I didn't start right here, okay? So I want you to go back and see my testimony. I want you to go back to day one when I had to put one foot in front of the other, right? I want you to go back to years ago when I had to lay on the floor and ask God for wisdom and success to get through medical school, residency, having 3 children during residency and training. I want you to see my testimony so you can understand my story. I stand before you today to encourage you, to uplift you, and to motivate you, not because it's easy or not because it's always been easy, but because I've been through some things, okay? Because when times have gotten rough, I've gotten stronger because I look up here. I've gotten stronger because I have an accountability group. I've gotten stronger through him, right? So anyway, I don't want to, go into it today, but it was on my heart. Like I said, I got to hop in the shower and get on the road and drive to work. But I want you to remember to look to the one God and ask him to extend mercy to us more, right? And these are notes from the sermon yesterday. And remember that there's still green grass over sewers. So 2 points for today. Are you going to be a product of your culture? And one thing I don't like about the Y, where they have the video screens and they have the news, I can't take that negativity, right? I got to have a positive spirit to feed my soul, to then feed my body. Does anybody know what I'm talking about? Drop an emoji. Let me know you're here. I love you all so much. Again, I wish I had more time. We can always continue this later. But I want to ask you, is there a decision? And this is the question that Pastor Steve asked us yesterday. Is there a decision? I took a lot of notes. Is there a decision that's right in front of you that you're not making? Okay? Is there a decision right in front of you that you're not making? And are you trying to survive on your own? Are you trying to survive on your own? Are you stuck in grief, worry, pain, and sorrow because you haven't reached out for support? Anyway, I hope that these words bless someone. Again, I'm Dr. Melva, your board-certified radiation oncologist, and I help women that are breast cancer survivors love you so much because I know what you've been through right there with you. And I do that through my online coaching programs, my Wellness Academy, Optimal Wellness Academy, and VIP coaching days. I hope you have gotten some value. Let me know you're here. Until next time, follow me right here on facebook.com/doctormelva, doctormelva. Love you, love you, love you. Mwah! Thanks so much for joining. Bye.